my friend in class, and we were talking about, like the masks that we wear, and how we want people to perceive us. And the class was a while ago, but I was sitting there this rising in my room, and I was thinking about the masks that I wear, and I'm like, what masks do I wear? Because I am authentic and real and weird and just myself, okay? But I looked within myself and I realized that I do wear masks. One mask being that I tan, because I am half white and half Mexican, but I'm super pale and I don't like it. I don't like that my skin is the color that it is naturally. And so I asked myself, I'm like, why? Like, what is wrong with your skin color? Which then took me even deeper. And when I was growing up, my dad's side of the family, which is the Hispanic side, they were very prejudiced against black people and didn't care too much for white people. My dad was murdered by a black man, and at 14 I lost my virginity to a black man. After those things happened, later on as I got a little bit older, I started believing like that could have been anybody that did those things. That could have been a white man that did those things. It could have been a Mexican man that did those things, but it wasn't. It just happened to be a dark-skinned man. I was never accepted by either side of my family. I've always been like the sore thumb of the family, because I've always been, I've never cared. I've always said what I thought and meant what I said, and I was very wild and untamed, and a lot of different things. As I grew up, I started noticing that white people, and I'm not saying all white people, but in my reality, white people always thought they were better than Mexicans and dark-skinned people, people that had color to their skin. And even though I'm half white, I don't like it. I don't want to be half white, but I am, and I can't change that. So the mask that I wear is that I tan. And I don't tan a lot. I don't tan to be super tan. I tan just enough to give myself a light sun-kissed glow look. But it's still a mask. And I asked myself, why can't I love myself to just stop tanning and accept my skin for the color that she is? And my contacts, I wear contacts. I always get colored contacts because I don't like the brownness in my eyes. Why? Why can't I love myself just the way I am? Why do I feel like I need people to accept me? Like I need these things. Why do I feel like I need to tan for people to accept me? I'll be honest, for a man to want me. I feel like I have to look a certain way physically to be attractive. But why can't I just love myself the way I am? Why do I have to do these altercations to my body to feel good about myself? What is it that is inside of me that won't allow me to just love myself for who I am? Because my mom's side of the family, they're nice in my face, but I know they don't like me. I can feel their energy. Same with my dad's side of the family. I haven't talked to my dad's side of the family in years. And it's not that I feel sorry for myself that I've not ever had anybody in my corner, because I have. The divine has always been here. But it's because it was shaping me and molding me to not need anybody. But that goes back to the mask. Why? And I know that I have to learn to love myself and to accept my skin for the color that it is, because the man that the divine has for me, he's not going to look at any of those things, and I know that. I know that if a man doesn't want to be with me because my skin is pale, I cannot expect somebody to fully love me until I fully love myself. And it's a process, man. It's because in my reality, white people have always thought they were better than everybody else. And I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want to be associated with white people. What is wrong with me? I don't know, man. It's a whole process. And you know, even though these things are going on inside of me that I'm dealing with, and like my vaping and my drinking coffee and the habits that I have that I'm trying to let go of, and like cussing, like God still loves me. God still wants me. I still choose to be one of God's frontline soldiers. I choose that. So if you're struggling with loving yourself, I get it. I get it. Because we make these altercations to ourselves because we are unhappy with what we see in the mirror. And it's about learning to love ourselves. Take all those masks off. Take them off. Just take them off. And that's what I'm dealing with. I'm working on taking those masks off. I'm learning to love myself just the way I am. And that is one of my lessons. Learning to love myself.